There was clearly nothing wrong with the man's car, but he had a bad feeling, so he insisted on taking it to the shop. Even though the mechanic said everything had been checked and was fine, he still asked uneasy, "Did you change the brake pads?" The mechanic told him not to worry. They were changed, but he still couldn't relax. So he asked the mechanic to check if there were any bugs or anything in the car. "You've been watching too many spy movies, I've never seen that. Even if that stuff existed, it should be pretty obvious." The man wasn't crazy, he was guilty. When his wife suddenly showed up at his office with chicken soup, his nerves instantly tightened. He even opened the blinds on purpose, afraid people outside couldn't see them. They say strange behavior always has a reason. Watching his wife eagerly pour him soup, then hand it to him so warmly, he got chills inside. As he brought it to his mouth, he pretended to think back. "Your cooking is always so salty. You didn't put too much salt in this, did you?" His wife knew exactly what he was thinking, so she took it on purpose and said, "Let me try it." She was really just trying to ease his suspicion. Only after she said it tasted fine did he dare to drink it. At least the soup wasn't poisoned. That shows just how careful he was. And honestly, cheating on his wife was only part of it. Even when visiting his mom's grave, he had to sneak around. But when he arrived at the gravesite, he froze. Someone had gotten there before him. Then suddenly, he noticed his mother's tombstone. The letters seemed to have been repainted, and they weren't even dry yet. He backed away in fear, his eyes darting all over the place. "You have to know, nobody knew his mom was buried here." He shouted for the person to come out. Then he remembered what happened in the restroom. A bearded man had been staring at him the whole time. Back then, he thought it was strange. But after the man left, something suddenly clicked in the mirror. By the time he chased after him, the bearded man was gone. At this point, he was completely panicking. Now that he saw the writing on the tombstone had been repainted like that, he already had a guess. After that, he went to his mistress Xiaoyu to unwind. While taking Xiaoyu home, he suddenly spotted a shadowy figure. Already guilty, he panicked even more. He tried to chase after them, but found nothing. Sure enough, when he got back, he received a call from an unknown number. "So you're still alive. Playing mysterious on the phone? Is that fun?" But the other end stayed completely silent. So he started talking to himself. "It's been over 10 years, what do you want? I've forgotten what happened before, but I hope you're alive. At least we're still blood relatives in this world. I really regret what happened, but we need to move on. If you need money, I'll do everything I can to make it up to you. Can we meet?" Finally, his older brother spoke. "Fine, then let's meet." Honestly, if the bearded man hadn't found out, his brother never would have found him. He was even willing to stay blind forever, living the rest of his life in a haze. But after following his younger brother, he realized Sumuksen had never changed. This time he wasn't backing down. He was determined to drag this monster of a brother into the light. To avoid dragging down the people who took him in, he decided to say goodbye to them. "I'm leaving." "Where are you going?" "I found a relative." "A relative? What relative? It's been over 10 years. I've never heard you had any relatives. Don't get scammed again. It's fine. When I have time, I'll come back to see you." Not long after, a body was found by the river. Although the face was destroyed, the body type matched the missing Sumuksen. So they brought Sumuksen's wife, Kutong, to identify the body. But the body was so badly decomposed that Kutong couldn't be sure. So the police showed her Sumuksen's clothes, asking her to confirm if they belonged to her husband. Kutong shook her head again. "I don't recognize them." But Captain Joe felt something was off. First, Sumuksen's mistress was found dead in the room. Just when they thought the missing Sumuksen was the killer, another body turned up a few days later. Even though the face was destroyed, his gut told him it was Sumuksen. Seeing Kutong's current state, Captain Joe seemed to have figured something out. But no one expected one surveillance clip to leave everyone speechless.